start the analysis, we try to get the best video we can. And for that, we had to use the old videos from the 80s. Luckily, we were able to find the Siddiq with his world record and actually 6 throws, which are, all of them were over 85 meters. We had also Ludovic, which had the world record before him, and also was over 85 meters, about 20 centimeters different. But we analyzed the velocity of the hammer in every of the throws. Of course, we didn't have calibration, so we used the circle and the height of the athlete and some other object on the field that we found out what the dimension from Google. And we did the best we can. Also, we analyzed the acceleration of the ball falling down, and it was not 9.8, but it was like 7.9 and 8.1. So there is a little bit error there, but it's like measuring yourself on a scale. The scale might be biased 10 pounds less or 10 pounds less, more, but all the velocity are accurate based on your calibration. And in all cases, the hammer was accelerating or getting higher speed in the third turn. And for that we use the APA system, which are presented right here. So the APA system is a worldwide known motion analysis system used also in NASA. And here are the results that we got. So here we start analyzing these wonderful throws, world record, all of them over 85 meters. And it's with two throwers, the Litikov, which was before Siddiq, but it's only about 20 centimeters different. So we're running this analysis, and we're finding very interesting thing, that basically in the last turn, the hammer thrower actually in both cases, in all throws, accelerate the velocity. In other words, the velocity increase toward the release, rather than just floating with the thrower. So the statement that you just let the hammer go and it's pulling you rather than you pull the hammer is not accurate. You provide forces on the string and on the hammer by your arms and the legs and the trunk to get higher velocity. And what you see here, you actually see the stick figure corresponding to the particular velocity. And as you see, the velocity in the last turn, when the ball is in the down position and going to the release, the velocity increase, which means that Siddiq actually accelerate the hammer toward the release, and therefore he actually press with his legs on the ground, and the arms are speeding up. They are not just floating with the hammer, they're actually speeding up the hammer to a higher velocity, and we even calculate exactly what the velocity have. As you see, the video was taken from old video in the 80s, so it's not very clear. But we did multiple analysis on many throws, on all the 6 throws that he had, and we found out that the characteristics are the same. The velocity actually increased toward the release. Now the acceleration curve remained the same, which means it doesn't accelerate. The accelerate continue in one line, so the velocity keep increasing. So the conclusion here is that in the third turn, actually you speed up the hammer. The hammer just not hanging on you. You speed up the hammer, and for that you provide energy with the legs, the upper body, and the arms to accelerate the release.